I'm sorry, what was that?
Do we have a meeting tomorrow?
Yes. Yes, it'll be in
Okay, good.
WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine canceled right now. He said tomorrow will be fine.
Okay. Thanks for that, Jimmy.
I'm off of all medication. No more diabetes, no more high blood pressure medication, and no more stage 3 kidney failure.
I stepped on that scale and I screamed like a little girl. I just lost 60 pounds in 30 days. That was the point. I'm like, you know what? Stuff working.
Because of these two plant-based products, in 34 weeks, I've lost 101 pounds. But 34 weeks ago, I used to fit in these jeans. Now look at them.
My blood sugar was real high. I had erectile dysfunction, but this changed my life. You know, it helped me. I'm a tiger now, man.
Ooh! So what you saying? You chasing your wife all around the house?
Yes, sir.
Is she loving it?
She's running.
Does she feel great?
She feels better than great, man.
My cholesterol is now normal. In March 2021, I was at 200. Today, I am at 69. My A1C went from an 8.6 to a 6.8. That I've been on the Feel Great system for 2 months.
Type 2 diabetic, which led into neuropathy. I had diverticulitis. I had ulcers, anxiety, depression. Although I looked healthy, I was not healthy. And it took me about 5 months being on the tools. And then I was off my medications, feeling absolutely amazing. I reversed my type 2.
Y gracias a Dios a este sistema yo estoy bien de mi presión y estoy bien de mi circulación, de mis problemas de mis pies, porque yo hasta lloraba del dolor.
I'm down 16 pounds, 10 inches, sleeping better, my skin is better, went from a size 2X to an XL. Life is worth living. I'm getting ready to live. I haven't lived in a long time, but I'm getting ready to live.
Quelque chose de réalisé. Avec les matins, ouais, je l'ai pris cette première semaine. J'ai gagné beaucoup d'énergie. Et avant ça, je conduisais et je me sentais très très fatigué. Et je me disais toujours, d'accord, Tu as 50 ans maintenant, 52 ans.
Tu fais
Et,
pas 50 ans. C'est pas magnifique. Oh là là, magnifique. On dirait pas que tu as 50 ans.
When you receive a text about FGS,
nothing is better than helping people. I'm celebrating with someone I'm helping, and I am so happy and excited. Watch. Sugars were at 3 to 500, now at 150 to 200. A1C was a 14, now it's a 9. How can you not celebrate this? How can you not believe that this system works? Can you feel it? Can you
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us on this Zoom call tonight. I'm Rashida Ali in Columbus, Georgia. I've been on the Feel Great system since May 22nd, feeling really good. Lost 22 pounds, no more pain in my body. It's awesome. I would like to introduce you guys to, I call him the TikTok guru. He knows a lot about this business. You know, this is crazy, John. I just have to be truthful. I had the paperwork. I said, let me use it from the phone, okay? No, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to a young man who is my upline guy. I've gotten to know him. He's fun to be around. He has positioned himself where money is no longer an issue. He loves to help people, and I do mean that. I know you saw my note today. He said sometimes he hate being something. I said, what you talking about, John? But he loves to help people. He doesn't know how to say no. He is a lot of fun to be around. And most importantly, he knows all the facts about this business. So sit back and relax. Welcome. Thank you to my visitors. We'll get to you. Thank you for coming. To some of you, let me introduce and present to others the one and the only one, John Hilliard.
All right, thank you for that, Ms. Rashida. I feel like running through one of those big papers, like football games. When the team comes out of the locker room, they break. Like running through one of those after an introduction like that. Man, let me turn around and play some of that Monday Night Football music or the Fox Sports music on my keyboard. Good evening, everyone. I do want to thank you again for coming on tonight. And thanks again, Ms. Rashida, Queen Rashida, excuse me, Your Highness, for that wonderful introduction. And to my entire team, I would not be where I am without all of you. So let me just acknowledge you all real quick. Her Royal Highness Queen Rashida, Marie Ramirez, Dennis Williams, and if I miss your name, please forgive me. But also Ronald Smith, Tanisha Reynolds. I'm scanning through everybody. I know Yoli's here. Some of Yoli's always here. But yeah, I have a wonderful team. And if I missed your name, please forgive me. You're just as important as everyone else. And yeah, I would not be where I am without you. So thank you very much. My upline, coach, and my co-teammates, Catherine, Lavanya. Yeah, we're all one big family, y'all. If you're looking for something to get into, something to be a part of, really, really consider this, because we are really one big community, one big family. And it's just an amazing movement. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I'm not going to prolong this any further. I'm going to go and start sharing my screen and also share with everybody why I entertain the thought of getting into such a powerful mission that is really, really changing lives all over the world. Everyone can see my screen right now, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right. Just 1 second here. All right. Now we go. All right, so I'm a truck driver. I've been driving trucks for about 20 years. That's 20 years too long, if you ask me. And I was always that happy-go-lucky guy, big smile on my face, just walking to the room, everybody just light up. Hey, here comes the entertainment. All right, yeah, let's go. All right, that's me. That's me. But deep down inside, I was really, really struggling. I was miserable, unhappy, achy joints, brain fog all over the place. And I started to see some of my friends that I grew up with that were also in a similar condition starting to check out. I wasn't happy. I wasn't. I knew I had to do something. I really had to do something. So I came across this wonderful program, and I created this video the day before I started the Feel Great system. And so just bear with me 1 minute. I'm going to play this, and this is my story, y'all.
Everybody has seen this picture. Yeah, that's all 373.6 pounds of me. Truck driving definitely takes a toll on your health. Achy joints, out of breath just walking to the building, tired all the time, brain fog, waking up with headaches every morning. I knew I had to do something, but everything that I had tried in the past just wasn't working. So I heard about the Feel Great system and decided to give it a try. Hey, what did I have to lose? They say there's a 90-day money-back guarantee, so I decided to give it a shot.
Okay, here we go. Tastes good.
Well, after being on the system for an entire year, here's what I look like now. I am leaving the 300 club. Do the math.
All right, all right. And of course, I'm happy to announce I'm no longer in the 300 club. And yeah, I'm down a full 100 pounds now. Never felt better, feeling great. And well, still going. Want to lose about maybe another 70, 80. I'll get there. But yeah, that's my story. That's my story. So as you can see, I found myself in a position where I, never really seemed to have enough time to spend with friends and family because I was always gone. That's just the life of a truck driver, though. If you talk to any driver, they'll tell you the same thing. Even though it can be a good job, you can make a lot of decent money as a truck driver. When those wheels aren't rolling, you're not making anything. So you're either out there on the road with no social life, making money that probably other people are spending, or you're back home broke. But, beyond all that, my health and my weight have become a major, major concern in my life. Now, I understand everyone here is not a truck driver, but think about your own lifestyle, your own occupation, what it is that you do on a daily basis, and ask yourself this question. If you had all the time and all the money in the world, it'd be pretty difficult to enjoy without great health. Would y'all agree with that? Raise your hand if you agree with that. Hit that hand raising emoji, emoticon, or just raise your hand so I can see it. Everybody agrees with that. If you had all the time and the money in the world, but didn't have good health, how would your life be? Yeah. Let me show everybody with some disturbing facts. 90% of adults in America are metabolically unhealthy. High blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar problems, they're really at an all-time high. A lot of people are suffering from unwanted fat and low energy. And over 100 million adults in the US are currently dealing with diabetes or pre-diabetes. And heart disease, we all know this. It's become the #1 killer in the entire world, leading cause of death. And childhood obesity right now is growing at an alarming rate. Taking all that into consideration, who would agree that we have a problem? Raise your hand if you agree with that statement. Yeah. Well, one major reason for those serious health problems is our modern day food environment, which is causing a lot of people to suffer today from something called insulin resistance. From the moment we get up, we are just bombarded by all these companies. We go into the kitchen, open up the pantry, and here it is. These companies are ready to feed us the 5 major food groups: the high fructose corn syrup, artificial ingredients, refined carbohydrates, no nutrients, and no fiber. Yeah, and it's all very addictive. Okay, those aren't the 5 major food groups, but y'all get the point. That's our time. That's the world we live in. But it's not just the processed stuff. We know that's bad for us. I mean, even the agriculture, the produce. I mean, as a truck driver, I've been places. I've seen things. Yeah, I've got stories. And y'all just don't want to know. Let me just drop this on you. Wash your produce really, really, really good. I'm just saying. Some of the stuff that I've seen. But we don't know what they've been injected with, what they've been gassed with. I've carried some nasty chemicals to stuff that, places that, products that we consume each and every day. Maybe it's for cleaning, maybe not. Don't know. But I don't touch those products anymore. But that's our modern day food environment. It's all causing this thing called insulin resistance. And if we can get rid of insulin resistance, we can get rid of most health problems. But, John, you might say, why don't we just all go on a diet? Well, let's explore that for a second. Think about the last time you started the diet. What happened? You had some temporary success, lost 5 pounds, you did pretty good, but then all of a sudden, what happened? You plateaued, you got bored, you didn't get the results that you wanted. And pretty soon, you probably ended that diet. That is until that next trend comes along. And then what happened? Well, same thing, have some temporary success, 3 pounds down, 5 pounds down. You might even hit that 10-pound mark. But then next thing you know, here come the temptations. Oh, yeah, hey, girlfriend, it's time for us to go out to eat. You've done so well. Time to go take that cheat meal. Yeah, those are the temptations. That's what I call them, at least. And then what happens? There goes your diet. Yep. That is until the third time. And the third time is always a charm, right? Well, no. Because here it is. Here we are at the end of the year, and what's coming? Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You're going to be doing the New Year's parties. Get ready to lie to yourself. Yep, 2025, that's my year, y'all. That's my year to go and get things straight. And the same thing you said last year, right? Yeah. And then what happened? I saw a statistic that said that by January 12th, those gyms that are full at the beginning of the year are empty just that quickly. Yeah. We just fail at diets. So dieting is not the answer. The problem is the solution is to get control of the insulin levels. And as I said, if you can get rid of insulin resistance, you can get rid of most health problems. So what are some signs of insulin resistance? I'm going to go through these and ask yourself the question, are you or somebody that you know dealing with any of these signs? The skin tags along the back of the neck. Basically harmless, but it's a sign of insulin resistance. The discoloration, that pigmentation, that leathery skin that's on you, that looks like dirt. That ain't dirt. You can't just wash that off. No, it's a sign of insulin resistance. Constant hunger, inability to lose weight, constant craving for salt and sugar, can't leave the chips alone, can't leave the candy alone. Anybody got all that? That's a sign of insulin resistance. I used to wake up with headaches on the truck all the time. Couldn't explain it. Maybe it was my blood pressure, maybe it was my cholesterol. I don't know. Those are typically known as silent killers. But I do know now that it too is a sign of insulin resistance. Fatigue, just can't get going. You get up and go, got up and went. You have that heavy meal. Next thing you know, you got what they call it, the itis, right?
Mommy, I'm sleepy.
Oh, don't worry about that, little baby. That's just the itis.
The what?
The itis. That's what you call it when you get sleepy after a big meal.
Yeah. We like to brag about that. Oh, I had that good meal. Time to go lay down and take me a nap now. We used to get up, we used to have a big meal and go for a walk. Now we have that big meal and go for a sleep. That ain't normal. It's a sign of insulin resistance. And lastly, that upper abdominal obesity. Touch the top part of your stomach. If it's hard, that's visceral fat choking your organs. It's not the healthiest thing in the world. It's kind of dangerous, But that too is a sign of insulin resistance. So I ask the question again: are you? Let me know. Raise your hand. Are you or somebody that you know dealing with any of these signs? Well, as I said, the answer could be simple. You get rid of insulin resistance, you can get rid of most health problems. Let me pivot a little bit and talk about the company. The name of our company is Unicity International. This is one of their newest facilities located in Las Vegas, Nevada. Formerly known as Rexall Drugs, Unicity was formed in 2001 when Rexall merged with Enrich International. In 2006, top distributor Mr. Stuart Hughes, who has over 3 decades of experience in the industry, became owner and CEO of the company. Under his leadership, Unicity has become completely debt-free and is also known as one of the top 500 privately held companies in the United States. We're currently doing business in over 60 countries and support over 20 different languages. And Unicity's sole mission is to make life better. Unicity also holds a very strong position within the wellness industry, which, from what I understand, is on track to becoming $1 trillion industry over the next few years. It's predicted to create, quite a few new millionaires, which brings up another question. Who wants to slice that $1 trillion pie? I know I would. I would. That would pretty much set you up for life. Anybody agree with that? Yeah. All right, let's get back to the main part of the presentation tonight. And I'm going to ask my partners, Ms. Rashida Lee and Dennis Williams to help me out on the next part. Mr. Williams, if you could talk to us about the Unimate as part of field grade system. And if you have any questions, please hold those for the end. We will definitely get to them very, very soon.
Thank you, John. Our product, our flagship product is called the Feel Great System. Now that consists of two powerful food-based products, Unimate tea and a Unicity Balance. The Unimate tea helps you feel great all day. It boosts your moods, your physical performances. It also boosts mental clarity, helps with brain fog, supports mental health. It suppresses hunger and cravings. It gives you up to 10 times more feel great elements found in a typical cup of coffee. And can be enjoyed hot or cold. It also have a 5-step process, hand-picked, fire roasted, extracted, and concentrated and purification system that we have available. That we do. And it packaged up and sent straight to you as the consumer. Thank you, John.
All right, thank you, Mr. Williams. Yeah, and then, that process they talked is a patented process that results in an extract that is 375 times more potent than any standard Unimate drink that you find in the store. And there have been so many clinical studies done on Unimate. Look at the results of some of these. With strength increases by 13% in aerobic fitness, psychological well-being increased by 20%. Over a 30-day usage of Unimate, look at these cholesterol numbers, the LDL, the triglycerides, HDL, all those, improved. Even A1C levels improved. And I love this last one about the waist reduction. Hey, we're all trying to lose weight, right? A lot of times when we say that, what we really mean is we want to lose fat. And this last study confirms that that's what can happen. 10% reduction in waist circumference, 7% reduction in hip circumference, and almost 5% reduction in your weight. Now let's talk about the balance. You have Royal Highness, if you could, please.
Thank you, John. Yeah, we're talking about the Unicity Balance. It's a pre-meal drink that is mixed with water and taken about 5 to 10 minutes before you eat. It provides critical fiber and support. It slows the digestion of carbs. It promotes healthy blood glucose, insulin, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. Its 7 times technology plus fiber matrix provides 8 different strands of fiber that causes you to feel fuller longer. Contains a vitamin complex to provide you with daily vitamins and minerals, and helps balance out your gut health and possibly get rid of that unwanted fat.
All right.
Now,
yes, indeed. Thank you for that, Ms. Rashida. Here's how things are done in this.
you're welcome.
Yes, indeed. We have our own dedicated in-house scientists and specialists. We have third-party certifications and partnerships. Look at these sports organizations. Professional athletes aren't just going to put anything in their body. That's their product. So they're only going to put something in their body that's been, scientifically tested and proven. And, both the Unimate, the Balance, as well as 16 other products are in the medical PDR, documented in the PDR. You don't just buy your way into that FDA-approved publication. It's been clinical studies by leading hospitals and universities, BYU, Cleveland Clinic, UNLV, Sydney University, which is the home of the glycemic index, Columbia University, and even the University of Connecticut. Cleveland Clinic, the #1 heart hospital in the world, studied this product and said that such a product, if taken regularly, can reduce cardiovascular risk on a population basis and potentially decrease the need and or dose for lipid-lowering prescription drugs. That was the Cleveland Clinic saying. That's not my words. That's their words. These products are patented, and all of the ingredients are sourced directly from the farmers. One of the things we notice when we get on the field grade system is all the cost savings, and a lot of people are noticing that as well. Look at some of these comments that come in. Savings on groceries, $200 down a month, $500 down a month. Savings on medications, no more antidepressants. Insulin, uses as decreased. High blood pressure medications, eliminated in many cases. We have comments from professional accountants, and they budget, talking about the cost savings. People even saying the system pays for itself, and the comments just keep coming in. The Feel Great system has been scientifically proven to totally rid your body of insulin resistance when coupled with time-based eating. And as I said numerous times already, you can get rid of insulin resistance. You can get rid of most health problems. These products taste great, and they're also safe for children as well as lactating mothers. Unici's Feel Great system is unique, unmistakable, and simply impossible to duplicate. That makes sense to everybody?
Becomes a teacher to get
Yep. Yes.
All right, great. I'm going to go and stop sharing the screen, and let's open the floor up. Feel free to turn your microphones on, turn your cameras on, unmute your microphones. I got that backwards. Ask your questions, and yeah, let's roll them out.
I have a question.
One at a time. Ladies first. Yes, Ms. Rosen.
I wanted to ask, can this balance in the tea sometimes give people diarrhea? Sometimes.
Well, because we do not get enough fiber in our systems, and this is even documented in PDR, the balance can cause some gastrointestinal discomfort, but it is very, very temporary. Once your body, really gets used to it, corrects itself, it goes away. Typically, within a couple of weeks, maybe a month. And there are some things that you can do to help alleviate that. Many times our own nurse Crawford has suggested Mago 7 to be taken, especially in those early days. Ms. Crawford, if you want to say anything more about that, please unmute yourself and do so.
Yes, when first starting with the Feel Great system, and it's documented in the PDR, our guts is just not used to this amount of fiber back into our guts because it's been stripped and removed for so long to now we're inducing a variety of strands of fiber back into our gut. And for some people, it's just saying that if you have constipation or if you have the diarrhea, that you just don't have enough of gut microbacterium build up into your gut just yet. So initially starting off, some people may experience more frequent trips to the bathroom or less. It doesn't mean that it only means that it's working. It don't mean that it's not. It means that it is working and it's starting to replenish the good gut bacteria into your gut. So if you're just starting out and you're having the diarrhea, you can go to half a pack. Go to half a pack. If that's still too much going frequently to the bathroom, then you can go to half of a half. And then you're just going to stay there and work your way up to where you're able to tolerate a full packet. And the same thing if you're experiencing the constipation. You can go to half a pack, increase your water intake, and eat more vegetables, salads that's going to have more fiber in it as well. Okay. For me, I experienced the same thing. I experienced the constipation like, this is fiber. Why am I getting constipated with it? So I had to educate myself on it. Okay. Go to half a pack, but I didn't want to go to half a pack. I wanted to see if this system really works. I want to try the whole pack, see if it really works. So my go-to for my members, if they experience the constipation and they don't want to go to half a pack because they want to give it the full benefit and use the full pack, we can incorporate, just take a Mago 7, which is a natural magnesium capsule. Find your number 1 through 3. It's only going to donate good oxygen into your colon to help you to naturally produce a bowel movement. It's not addictive. It's not cramping. It's not a laxative. It's just magnesium, and we all could benefit from extra magnesium. And it's called Mago 7. It's been around for a long time. So that's the go-to if you are experiencing a little bit of constipation. That's what I refer my members to. If we work around in a half a pack of water to increase the fiber, is not working. So there is alternate. So just keep in touch with your coach because you do need some instructions when you're first starting out with your Feel Great system so you can get the best benefit of it and you just don't stop because the diarrhea, the constipation is working. So don't stop.
There's a question because I told him at first maybe because you like to overeat, but I wasn't sure. I said I would ask.
Oh yeah, it just means that it's working. It means that it's working. If
There's
you're
a question in the
diarrhea,
chat.
constipation, we're both in the same boat. It's working in your gut. You're just
Yeah,
creating.
there is a question. There is a question in the comment saying, how do you take the Mago 7?
Yeah.
It's just capsules. It has instructions on the bottle. It'll say find your number. You can take 1 through 3. Capsules, you take it in the evening, take it in the morning, whenever time you want to take it. Usually take it in the evening. By the morning, you have a nice, good, soft, small bowel movement, and that's it. No more all day long on the toilet. No, none of that. It's just going to soften it up and give good oxygen to your colon so you have a nice, good bowel movement.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you for that. Any other questions, testimonies?
Hey, John, I have a question from a possible customer. They asked if you're on dialysis, would the system help them? In other words, if you're a
Actually,
dialysis person
yeah,
on dialysis.
yes, it will. Now, one thing that I typically ask my, my prospective customers, especially if they're already on dialysis, stage 5 kidney failure, is if they're on any fluid restrictions. The entire system, I believe, is, puts about 32 ounces of fluid into your system. So if their fluid restrictions are at that point or below that point, then they might want to make some adjustments. And of course, Nurse Crawford, if you want to expand on that, you definitely can.
Yeah. One of my members recently started on the Feel Great system, and of course he is on a fluid restriction. So he just incorporates the Unimate into his water intake for the day, and he loves it. He has tons of energy. His blood pressure, he's no longer on 3 of the blood pressure medications that he was prior on with his dialysis. His numbers are improving, but he still will need a kidney transplant. But he has tons of energy right now, and he's loving it.
Recording this. Thank you.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Any other questions? Marie, you had your hand up? You had a question?
Yes, John, when you start the system, how do we start the system? How do we put the system in place?
Well, taking the system is very, very easy. You always start by taking the Unimate in the morning or whenever you start your day. For those that work at nighttime, when you get up shortly afterwards, you want to start with your Unimate. Have your balance before your largest meal. Now, midday or whenever you have lunch, you have options. Okay, you can have another balance before your lunch, before both meals, which is actually my preferred way to take it. A balance for both meals. I don't want anything slipping by.
Yeah, no, me either. I don't want to worry about it.
Right. You can also have a second Unimate. You can have it, maybe you want to extend your fast. Maybe you want to have a Unimate with your fast, because some of y'all might have some of those pre-made meals that you buy in your grocery freezer that's just enough to piss you off. You might want to have that second Unimate at, with that meal. If it's not heavy in fiber, you might like to have your workout in the afternoon, at which case you might want to take a second Unimate. But that's pretty much how it's taken. Very, very easy. Very, very versatile as well. If everyone wants to add any more to that, you definitely can.
Thank you.
Ms. Rashida.
Yes, John, I had a customer who said she was on Exempia. Is that the weight loss thing that's out nowadays? Oh, yes. And she wanted to know, should she continue to take that if she's on the Feel Great system? And does it clash in any way, like the constipation, or will it cause the mixture of that and the Feel Great? Does it do anything?
I always answer like this. This is food. These are plant products. If you can take any other type of food, whether it be a salad or a Big Mac along with your medications, and you can take the Feel Great system with any medications. Now, that being said, because of that, semaglutide, GLP-1, the fake GLP-1 medications, I would definitely keep your doctor informed about being on the Feel Great system, regardless of what medication you're taking. Okay, and of course, I want to go ahead and shoot another lateral to Nurse Crawford. Anybody else that wants to expand on that, but the short answer is yes.
So with the Ozempic, it's a synthetic form of GLP-1, right? Which is going to suppress the appetite. It actually totally suppresses the appetite for like 6-7 hours when you do the injection. Our natural plant-based yerba mate It's a natural GLP-1. So you can do both, but I would encourage to wean yourself off of the synthetic and just continue on to the natural. I've had members that originally started on those Ozempic and wanted to wean themselves off of that and get on the natural, and they were very successful with it. But just be careful, watch your numbers, because you're using a natural and a synthetic, and they're both going to have the same synergistic effect to bring your blood glucose levels down. So, like John said, go to your doctor and let your doctor know that you're using a natural plant-based to Feel Great system, and your goal is to come off of the Ozempic and just to go naturally on the Feel Great system and just ultimately claim your health without any side effects or without the risk of the weight coming back, like those Ozempic shots. The studies and the science show that after stopping that medicine, that the weight, it eventually does come back.
Thank you.
All right. I definitely want to give our guests a chance to ask some questions. If you do have any questions, feel free to unmute yourselves and let us also welcome you. If you have any guests here, let's go ahead and welcome your guests here at this time.
I have 2 guests here. I don't know if 2 more on here, but if they are, they can say hi and let us know how they're doing.
Hey, I'm John. I don't know why my camera is working. I can't get it to work, but John, I had a question. I've been taking my balance as a meal replacement. Is that all right? I just add a little bit more water.
That's not something that is typically recommended. I mean, well, I'm not gonna say you can't, but you should at least have some sort of protein in it. There's no protein in the balance.
I don't fast. I'll eat. I only eat once a day on the boat because I do work on the boat. So I only eat once a day, my big meal, and I'll take it. I'll take my balance with it. But later on, I start getting a little hungry, and since I'm up at the wheelhouse, I'll take my balance, and 15 minutes later, I'm full. I don't want to hear anything about food anymore.
Gotcha. Do you have any vitamins?
No vitamins, nothing like that.
Yeah, you can get hold of some vitamins. You might want to at least take those with that second balance.
Okay, all right.
And that should be fine.
Want to make
Anybody
sure.
else want to add anything to that?
I think that would be okay to just have that balance if you feel like you don't need a full meal, because with the balance you are getting the vitamins and the nutrients, and it's not gonna spike your blood sugar. So I think you'd be good with have that balance, but remember, it is not a meal replacement, but it's easier to have just that balance and not a whole meal, because that's less digestion if it's getting towards the end of the day as well.
Okay, all right.
Are you doing your 2 Unimate teas a day?
I just take one. My hours are strange.
So when you feel the need for that second meal, that's when you need to incorporate that second Unimate, because that's going to really accelerate your fat burning.
Okay.
If you're doing that 1 meal a day and then you bring in that second Unimate, you're going to really start intermittent fasting and detoxing your body.
All right. Thank you.
Excellent question. Yes,
He's already losing so much weight.
Nice. All right. So Joy.
Yeah, if you can get back with the person that you bought the system from, they'll show you the canister of Bone Fortify, and you can actually just dump Bone Fortify, a scoop of Bone Fortify with the balance. That'll be additional. Mr. Hilliard has one in his hand, and I'm pretty sure Miss Maria is going to grab it. Just take a scoop of that Bone Fortify, dump it inside the balance, and that'll definitely satiate you even more with your cells and replacement. Okay, you can grab that. It's a really inexpensive. It's not a meal replacement, but it's a great vitamin addition to what you're doing. You'll see remarkable results. Bone Fortify. You guys show the canister again, everybody. Bone Fortify. Anybody else want to get that? Go ahead and grab that. It's amazing product.
I also use the Omegas. I love them.
What does the bone
There you go.
fortify do?
The
I
bone
use
fortified.
arthritis, so it helps my leg.
Yes, a special blend of vitamin D3 that's coupled with K2. You know, vitamin D can like pretty much end up anywhere in your body. So it needs that K2 to go along with it. So it can like bind to your bones, directly to your bones. A lot of people that take this even, talk about how much better their dental appointments are.
Hey, John, excuse me.
Yes, sir.
How did you get there?
At the Unicity store, everyone that's a member has access to the lowest price at the Unicity store, shop.unicity.com. If you haven't bought it yet, don't go to their website. You're going to pay too much.
Okay.
Order it first. But you're already on the system, Reggie, so you can definitely go to that website and order the Bone 45. Excellent product. It also has that magnesium.
How much is it?
Well,
It's about $30.
I'll get with you, Reginald.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I was just going to welcome a couple of guests. Glad to see. I'm not sure, you know me, I'll claim other people. So if you're my guest, speak up. I will. But Anthony, thank you for coming on the call. I had another guest here, Miss Lillian, but I think she had an emergency. And a couple of my partners, Jabril and Tanisha, thank you all for coming on. Got any questions? Now's the time to ask them.
Definitely. And I want to mention to all of our guests, definitely if the information that you heard tonight, is interesting enough to you and you're ready to buy the system, please get back with the person that invited you. They're going to give you a referral link and you can go and order the system through them. And you will also receive a referral link. And guess what? When you invite people to these Zoom meetings and refer people to the system and they buy, you're going to save $10 off the cost of your next purchase. Bring as many people as you can, refer as many people as you can. You'll do like one of my partners did, and who was getting the Feel Great system for as low as $30-something per month as opposed to $150-something. Yeah, that can happen. You can even get it for free. All through the referral program. We also keep these Zoom meetings going. We talk about the health side of the system throughout the majority of the week. And Thursday night, that's our marathon night. At the top of the hour, our own Nurse Crawford is going to be hosting a Zoom meeting. I'm going to give her the floor to go ahead and talk about that.
Hey guys, so come right back onto Zoom at 7 o'clock where you can hear more about these two amazing products that's simple and easy to use, all natural, plant-based, changing lives all over the world. Bring 3 more guests or more, family, friends, invite them all because everyone needs to be on an amazing Feel Great system to claim their health back. All natural, so come right on back at 7 o'clock, top of the hour where you can hear more about the Feel Great system. And I think, is Miss Lorraine here? Or 7:45, Las Vegas, High Rollers?
I was looking for
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll go ahead and speak up for Lorraine. You guys, we have the Feel Great High Rollers call. And now, folks, it is a different Zoom link. So get back with the person that invited you to this Zoom, and they'll give you the new Zoom link for the 7 o'clock West Coast time, 10 on the East Coast, and the 7:45, 10:45 on the on the East Coast. But this is not the same Zoom link, so it's a whole new group comes in, a whole new Zoom link. And folks, you gotta love Zoom. You don't have to travel anywhere. I know Ronald's probably watching the game. I'm picking on you, Ronald. You're probably double dipping, but again, the great part about it is that you can actually log in with your device and you can multitask. You can listen in, learn about the products, and get going from there. Now, also, I want to share with you guys this. In the chat right now, John, can I ask everybody in the chat, how many people do you know with diabetes or high blood pressure? In the chat. Can you guys really help me out right now? In the chat, how many people do you know with high blood pressure or diabetes? Let's get a number here. So this is important. This part is important. Okay? Let's get a number here. Come on, guys. Type in the chat. Let's see if we can take a few moments. Now, we talk about the wealth side on Saturday. It's always good to be around people that are healthy. Maria looks fabulous. She's helping so many people down in the West Texas market. So again, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you're able to go help out to tons and tons of people. So if we got a number right now in the chat, anybody got a number for me? Or a number yet? Miss White, get your calculator ready. Get your calculator ready. Get your
If you're watching
calculator.
on YouTube, please also write the number in the chat. How many people you know dealing with diabetes?
All right. So, you ready, Miss White? All right. So, Miss White, I got 25, 40, 45, 55, 65, 75, 100, 106, 110. Hang on, I'm coming to you. I got 115, add an 8. So I got 123. Okay. So listen to this number, folks. Please listen to this number. 123 people times $25.
3,075. Yeah.
$3,075. Raise your hand if you could use an extra $3,075 a month. I don't think you heard me in the balcony, John. People in the back, they're not paying attention. If you could use the extra $3,075 per month, raise your hand. Now, that's only helping 123 people every month. There are 1.6 billion people on the planet taking blood pressure medicine. How many people are struggling with blood pressure in Houston, John?
Over 600,000.
600,000. Dennis, how many people turn 65 years old there in your market?
4.6 million, coach.
4.6 million people. If you could help 123 people out, that's $3,000 a month for the rest of your life, which is $42,000 a year, working 45 minutes a week. Now, let's just multiply that, Catherine, by 25 years.
What's the number? What am I multiplying?
$42,000 by 25 years.
Okay. 1,050,000.
So you could have the ability to make $1 million passively sitting on Zoom. Let me say it one more time, Maria. I don't think they heard me. On Zoom once a week, and you have the ability to make over $1 million in 25 years, 42,000. Now, if you really get aggressive, like the last call with 250 people, that's almost $2 million. Now, like I said, once you get healthy, get back with the person that invited you. Come on Saturdays. Learn about the wealth side. Even if we totally respect if you're not interested. We totally understand if you're not interested. But if you know somebody that's ambitious that want to join this amazing team, yes, we have one of the best teams in America right now. North America, we do. This team right here. So, and we want to introduce you to the revenue side of it. And if your number is $500 a month, or if it's $3,000 a month, come on, join the opportunity. We want to have offices all over the world. There's enough business to go around forever. For everybody. All right. Thanks, John.
On that point, I just want to point out, not necessarily trying to embarrass you or anything, call you out, but Miss Dana Galindo, I know you had questions about the business. Did you want to ask any of them before we leave? If so, then
no.
I didn't hear you, Rosie.
She's on there. I don't know if she heard you.
If she had any questions about the business, now's a good time to ask them.
She did. I want her to ask y'all.
So what we do, Dana, and Rosie, we can definitely jump on a call with Maria, the four of us, and we can go over how to get started and how to get going right away. And we have a lot of amazing options to get you started right away. We have a touchdown call. It helps you get back your initial investment for the upstart and really take your business to the next level. Elaine, you got a question?
Feel free to unmute yourself.
Tanisha, you had a question about the business or update?
No, sir.
Okay, Hamlet. All right. All right.
Well, with all that being said, we're already about 11 minutes away from the top of the hour. Definitely want to thank everyone again for coming out, especially to our guests. Again, go back to the person that invited you. And first of all, thank you for sharing this with you. This is definitely powerful information that can change your life. And this person thought enough about you to invite you to get this information. Get the referral link or order the Feel Great system. Let's start developing your story. All right. With all that being said, am I missing anything, Tim?
Yeah. We do have a mega meetup coming in Columbus, Ohio this weekend. Miss White, why don't you let everybody know what's going on in Ohio this weekend?
Yeah, like you just said, we got a mega meetup here. Well, a meetup, and we're trying to hope it's going to get mega eventually. But yeah, we're going to have it here in Columbus, the Gahanna Public Library, Saturday, starting at 1:00. If you got anybody in Columbus, Ohio, or anybody close, tell them come on over and learn about the products. We may have a few samples of the tea, but that's about it. We'll educate them and send them back to you.
Awesome.
All right.
And then we will be in Tunica, Mississippi next weekend. I know Elaine is down there in Canton. So please, please get back with Miss White, Elaine. We can't wait to bring you on as a teammate. Is that Elaine, Miss White? Is that Elaine from?
I don't think that's her. I think it must be another Elaine. I'm not sure.
Right.
I didn't talk to her today, so I'm not sure.
All right. Well, we are having a mega meetup in Tunica, Mississippi next weekend. So we are running this around, and Miss Crawford had an amazing meeting last weekend. You want to tell everybody about that?
Yes, we had a great, amazing mega meetup this past Saturday. So Bakersfield, we're growing mega meetups. If you haven't booked your first mega meetup, it's time for you to come on board, get your mega meetup or your small mega meetup like Miss Catherine. She's growing in Ohio.
Yeah.
So out of that, we have one new distributor came on board to start on the Feel Great system, to be partner with us and collaborate on the 1% mission to help grow and help heal others. First, heal yourself and then make some wealth with it.
Alrighty.
Then we have two other.
I like picking up partners. Go ahead, John.
We have two other mega meetups coming up. First one in Columbus, Georgia, on October 19th. And everybody be sure to keep Columbus in your prayers. They're going to get hit by that hurricane soon. But they do know that they're running on Unimate, so they will survive. And in November, we're going out to West Texas, all the way in Midland, Odessa. Miss Rosie, if you want to say something about that, you definitely can.
Yes, we're gonna have November the 16th in Midland, Texas, or Odessa. We're trying to get the place, and as soon as we get the place, we'll let everybody know. But this will be our first one, and hopefully it goes well. Keep us in prayer. Have quite a bit of people to start this, because there's a lot of people that don't know about the product. But I already leaving flyers at the laundromats.
Right.
Wow.
All right. Well, here we are coming up on the top of the hour. We don't want to intrude on Nurse Crawford's meeting. So I want to just go ahead and thank everyone again for coming on out, and all the guests that are here that came with us. Thank you very much. And again, get back with the person that invited you. Yes, Coach.
Hey, everybody. I want to just everybody to celebrate John Hilliard. He's going to be going to Thailand representing Team Voyage. He'll be, the company's flying him out. He'll be staying at one of the top hotels and top resorts there in Thailand. They're going over to Vietnam.
Congratulations.
You guys can see you can see him blushing right now. I mean, I'm so excited. So team, be proud of your leadership. He's going to go ahead and carry the flag and celebrate everyone here. Yeah, he turned his camera off because he's blushing there. So, but again,
congratulations, John.
So excited.
Congrats, John.
And so he'll be live streaming everybody from.
Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he'll be live streaming. So everyone pay attention. He'll make sure you get everybody. You guys cheer him on. Make sure you guys double down and get him that. And we'll be excited about what we're doing next year in Orlando, Florida. We'll be having a Spartan race. The whole team will be working out, getting ready to prepare for a Spartan race, and also a major meetup there in Orlando in November. So shout out to John Hilliard, everybody. Please, congratulations, everyone here that has contributed to his growth of his portion of the company there in his market. I know he's always blushing. He's changing. He changes so much, but he's even blushing. I'm so proud of what he's done. And Maria, I know you stuck with him probably about the longest on this call, but congratulations, Maria, for holding up the banner and keeping everybody motivated. And then all the new folks on Team Voyage, like Ronald and Tanisha, we really appreciate you guys. And on those who are on your way, hey, congratulations. All right. I think we did have thanks a lot. I thought I saw a hand up there.
Yeah, congratulations, John. You definitely deserve it, man.
You deserve it, brother.
You do deserve it, bro.
Appreciate it.
We did have a hand up there. Motorola had a hand up.
Jimmy, you had a question.
Yeah, unmute yourself. Okay.
John, you language yet?
Jimmy,
John,
yes.
have you learned the language yet? I know you've been studying it. I bet he has. Look, yeah.
Not enough to
I knew it. That's awesome.
See you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for coming on. Y'all going to feel great.
All right.